Hello everyone! Welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you decided to watch this video because I'm really excited about this one. So, in this vlog, I am going to be reading for the first time, my first time ever, The Secret History by Donna Tartt. I'm actually filming this intro after I have already started reading it. As you can see, I'm actually 66 pages in right now, but I didn't have a good time to film the intro before, so just bear with me. But before I started this book, basically all I knew about it is that it's like obviously it's like the dark academia book, and also I knew that on like the first page it's revealed that a bunch of the main characters have killed this other person that they knew. That's like, you literally get told right away, the first page. And I feel like that's basically all, except that it's like super elitist, you know, and what else? That they study. I knew that they studied like a language at like an elite university. So yeah, that was like my impressions before I started the book. I'm not really going to tell you guys too much else, I guess, because you will see it when I update you about the reading that I have done. But yeah, I am so excited to finally have read this book. It's talked about so often. It's such a like, I don't know, so many other things are like related to it. Like people say all the time, if you like The Secret History, you should read this or watch this or whatever. So I feel like it's just important to have read because it seems to be like so important, especially if you like that academia type aesthetic or that type of trope in books. I'm also annotating it, as you can see. I have these are my colors that I'm using, and I also have these they're actually clear sticky notes. Like, I don't know, they're actually kind of annoying. I might just use regular sticky notes instead, but that's what I have right now, and obviously I've already started annotating it a little bit. I'm using this pink color right now for plot stuff, the dark gray for imagery, the blue for quotes, and the light gray for LOL, or, you know, funny things. That's what's going on right now. And also, I think this vlog, so it's going to be reading The Secret History, and also very fitting for The Secret History, studying for finals, because my finals start in 6 days for this semester. I'm feeling pretty good about all of them. I don't think any of them are going to be too bad for me. So that's good, but I'm still going to need to do a lot of studying for all of them. So this will be a very chill reading The Secret History, studying for my exams, all of that kind of thing. So, very excited. I will let you guys know when I have a reading update. Hello everyone. First reading update for The Secret History. I'm only 25 pages in as of right now, but I'm already like very into it. I don't really know much about the characters at all right now, but they're very like you can tell that the aesthetic is really there, you know, which I think is kind of the point of, well, not like the point of this novel, but I mean, everyone reads it for the dark academia aesthetic, and it's definitely there. The prologue gets you into it right away, obviously. the characters that you don't know are very like mysterious as well, so you want to like get to know them and get to know like what's going on. You know, there's kind of like right at the beginning there's kind of the mystery introduced in the prologue, which is, you know, the death of one of the people that they have killed and you don't know why. But then the other mystery going on right now is like what's going on with these 5 Greek students in this weird little group with this one professor who are all like super secretive and like kind of keep to themselves and each other. So I already have a few things marked. That's what's going on here, and I will update you guys when I get a little bit further into this. Hello everyone. I just made it up to I finished chapter 2. So I'm on page 105. The chapters are like super long. But I've started to get the first chapter was like definitely a good kind of introduction to the characters, but in the second chapter you really learn a ton more about like their different personalities, and you understand like how everyone got so close. Is the main character's name Richard? I like already forgot. But yeah, how Richard gets so close to like these other 5 mysterious Greek students at this college. And there's a ton of foreshadowing that something bad is going to happen, which obviously we already know. But also like these mentions of just really like mysterious things, and then they're like not explained at all. And Richard is like, in hindsight, this was kind of weird, or like, in hindsight, this was probably really creepy, but he doesn't tell us why. So, yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. I have some more annotations even. Yeah, I'm really liking it, but now I need to do some homework and studying, so I have to take a break from reading right now and do some of that. Hello everyone. I am on page 173 of The Secret History. I just finished chapter 4, and there was like a huge plot reveal that like totally shocked me. Like I did not see it coming, even though there were things that I maybe could have picked up and figured it out, but I did not see it coming at all. So I'm like shocked and surprised at what just happened in this book. I'm still really enjoying it so far. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Like, the vibes are so dark academia, fall, a little bit spooky, that kind of thing. There's a lot of growth from the beginning, especially with one of the characters at the beginning. I was like, oh, this character, like, I maybe even kind of like them, like, they're kind of fun. And at the point that I'm at now, this specific character I, like, can't stand. I think that the character is a terrible person, like, I just don't like them at all, you know? So there's been, like, a ton of growth with that as well. It's kind of like mystery, but the only mystery is still just figuring out, like, why they have killed the character that it's revealed that they killed right in the beginning. But it's becoming a little bit clearer why they might not like that character, but still, like, you know, I don't know how it's going to get to that point. And I also don't really know when that happens, so I'm so excited to keep reading this book. I am really, really enjoying it, really enjoying annotating it, and yeah, I'll let you guys know when something else exciting happens, because this book is actually crazy. It's actually crazy. Hello everyone. Updates. So, I haven't read much of The Secret History since I last updated you guys. I'm on page... Is this where I am, or is this where my bookmark is? No, I think I'm here. Now I'm confused. I'm on page... Oh, duh, I've annotated up here. I'm on page 211. That took me a really long time to figure that out, but it's because I have my... My sticky notes are stuck in this random page that I'm not actually on, and that really just confused me for a second. Boggled my mind. Yeah, still really, really enjoying The Secret History. It's my third day, I believe, of reading it today. Yes, it's my third day reading The Secret History, so it's Friday. I'm hoping to finish it by Sunday, which I think is definitely doable. I have like 340-ish pages, so yeah. But other reading updates, the last book I finished before The Secret History was Radio Silence by Alice Oseman, which I do have right here. I loved this book, 5 out of 5 stars, which is only, I think, my second 5-star read of the year. I annotated this one as well. And it was just the most relatable book I have ever read in terms of, like, literally every single thing about our main character basically was something that I could relate to. So I just loved it. I am sure I will talk about it in a different video. Yeah, that was just favorite book of the semester, I think. Read it in like 7 hours. So anyways, I decided that I wanted to do a little journal spread about the book because I enjoyed it so much. So I made this really simple one, which I think I just showed making, so you guys saw it already. But I just used some of my little, I don't know, it really gave me like space vibes. I think maybe because of the idea of like the podcast thing is, it's like a dystopian sci-fi type thing, but it, I don't know, it gives me space vibes, especially the color scheme of the book. I wanted to make that because I related to that book so much, more than anything, probably anything else I've ever read. So I would 100% recommend Radio Silence by Alice Oseman if you are an academic overachiever who basically, I don't know, just check it out. It was so good. Yeah, so it was really exciting for me to read that book. I had been looking forward to it for a long time, and it did not disappoint. Same as The Secret History. So I think I'm gonna read some more of this right now. I'm probably just gonna read for a while and then go and get dinner, and then come back and do a little bit of studying for finals, and then more reading. So that is what's going to happen for the rest of the night. Hello everyone. I'm now on page 275. I just got to part 2 of this book, which I actually didn't really know there were multiple parts. I feel like with the length of part 1 there's probably only 2 parts. But anyways, something very, very big plot-wise just happened. I didn't really annotate much before it at all because I was just like waiting and waiting for this thing to happen because there was a ton of like foreshadowing and thinking and talking about it. So yeah, something very big just happened, but now I'm very interested to see where the rest of the book goes because I don't know what we're going to talk about for the other 275 pages. I really, really have no idea. Yeah, I'm going to go get a dinner now, and then I will come back and do some studying, and then probably read quite a bit more of this tonight. Hello everyone. It's really dark in here because it's 10:30 p.m. But I've just been watching some booktube. Oh, Katie's reading again. I actually only just watched like a few minutes of that because I just finished a chapter of The Secret History, and the chapter that I just read was chapter 6, and it was 100 pages long. But I just read it basically all in one go. I took like a break in the middle. But I'm pretty proud of myself for finishing it. One thing that I thought of that I wanted to tell you guys is that I've heard before that The Secret History, I've heard people say that, like, you know, it's expected to be like a thriller mystery, like that you would get into it fast, but you actually might not. But for me, I feel like I did get into this really fast. Like, it was super easy to start, and I was, like, invested right away, you know? Just because of, like, the way it starts. But the chapter that I just read, the 100 pages, it was a little bit slow, just because of, like, you know, what was going on, and we finally just got to, like, I was kind of like waiting for something to happen the whole chapter, and it finally happened at the end. So now I only have less than 200 pages. And the next chapter is about 45 pages, so I think I'm going to try to finish it still tonight. Which would be like a lot of reading for me in one day. Like over 150 pages of this book, which is pretty good. I'm going to try to finish that because I've been really into it. But this is good night for tonight. I will see you guys tomorrow, and that might just be me finishing the book because I'm getting really close now to a point where I'm just gonna end up reading the whole rest of it. So, talk to you guys tomorrow. Hello everyone! I have a very exciting reading update because I just finished The Secret History. I don't even know where to start talking about it. It was definitely, so well written. There was one point when I literally was reading and I was just like, how could you possibly write this? The writing itself is so the structure of the writing is so well crafted, but then to think about coming up with all of these tiny details and the little stories and the plot, the main plot itself is insane. So impressive. I really liked how the characters, you could straight from the beginning, you had this one opinion of all the characters, other than our main character, that all of the rest of them were kind of, rich and mysterious and really intelligent, whatever. And then shortly after that you discovered oh whatever, our main character Richard gets to hang out with them a lot, they become friends or whatever. But then over the course of the book, you start to see the characters kind of go back, or not go back, but change into, you see their personalities, their true personalities more. It's there's so many different layers to their characters. That was really good. The plot, so the first page, you find out that they have killed one of their friends. So I knew that obviously that was a big part of the story, but it goes so much further than that, in a direction that makes sense, but I was not expecting it all. I did not know what to expect, I really, really enjoyed reading this. I feel like it made me think a lot. I don't really read anything like this very often. I don't know if this is a thriller, mystery. I don't know what I would like describe it as, but yeah. I think I have to give it a 5-star, which is crazy because the last book I read, I think I already said in this vlog, I also gave a 5-star, and 2 5-star reads in a row is insane. But both of these books I had been thinking about reading for a really long time. This one and Radio Silence is the other one I'm referring to. Both of them I had been looking at for a long time, so I was expecting them to be really good, and they definitely both delivered. So, 5-star book right here. I would totally recommend reading this book if you're into like the psychological stuff, thriller, mystery type of books, and of course dark academia. It definitely is very like elitist, like they're all just white rich kids, other than our one character who's a white not rich kid from California. So I mean, that's not the greatest part of the story, obviously, but I think that's part of like the story too, is that like this would not have happened if they were not as privileged as they were, you know, like this is not something that other people would get away with. It's because they're so privileged and, you know, well known in society, and they have the money that they can get away with the kinds of things that they get away with, as, you know, as the story goes. So that is my review of The Secret History. Thank you guys for watching this video. I feel like it was pretty short, but oh wait, I have to show you my annotations. Ooh. LOL. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I would totally recommend picking up this book. And if you have read it, let me know your thoughts on it in the comments, because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm still gonna have to think about it for a few more days, you know? Like it's gonna be on my mind for a while. But very, very good book. If you liked to listen to me talk, check out some of my other videos. I have other book videos, other vlogs, other videos where I literally just sit down and talk a lot, so check them out if you're interested, and I will see you guys in another video. Bye!